This is Howard Solomon of Network World Canada. At last summer's wireless auction, few companies bid on what was called the G-band spectrum because it was thought there were no cell phones that could carry a signal. But this week, Public Mobile, a Toronto-based cell phone startup that bought spectrum covering southern Ontario and Quebec, showed that isn't true. Brian O'Shaughnessy, the company's chief technology officer, explains.
Public Mobile set up a demonstration of a first G-band handset call on a cell site here in Toronto. To do that, we basically had to hook up a base station in the area to broadcast in the area with an experimental license from the government and work with a handset vendor to get them to build a G-block phone. They took a standard commercial phone that they sell in North America today, made a few software changes, one component change, and away it went. So we used a Nortel base station, a ZTE phone, and we have it all working. Yeah, the phone that we're using is a ZTE phone, as you can see here. They say it's commercially available in the United States, and the guys at ZTE did a great job. It took them 2 weeks to actually make the software changes. From the time I met with them until the phone was back here in Toronto was actually 2 weeks, which means it really took a lot less effort than that. Yeah, there were two parts. The chipset that's built into here that's made by Qualcomm is already set to work in the band of frequencies that we're using. They had to make some software changes so the phone knew it's allowed to use that band. And then they had to change a filter because it's a different frequency, and it was a simple standard off-the-shelf component. They just swapped it out. Yeah, the real fun begins now in terms of building a wireless network. We have to, as every carrier in the world who builds a wireless network, you start by getting real estate space to put your antennas and radio equipment. You have to build a switching node, which is an IP-based switching node, to connect it and control the cell sites and allow the calls to be switched to the landline. You have to put backhauls, so whether it be leased facilities or fiber optic facilities from the cell sites to the switching node, and then a lot of optimization and getting it to work. That's what our focus is from this day forward. So the market that Public Mobile is going after is the market where we have 38% of Canadians today do not have access to cell phones, whether it be because of price or other means, other conditions that are put on by the incumbents. Our intent is to go and provide these customers with really affordable service. As we like to describe it, wireless service is a right, not a luxury, and our intent is to offer these guys service with no contract, no credit check, and basically let them get the phone to have unlimited voice calls and text messaging on a plan of roughly $40 a month.